I just sent my son and my husband off to a university for a weekend. I don't know, whatever Americans call it, viewing, open thing, whatever. Anyway. Welcome to my little shop. This is 445 Design. Anyway, they have gone. I need a distraction. I still have my two little ones, but they're distracting themselves. So I'm getting stuck into this piece. It's a Bassett, so we already know right there that it is a good piece of furniture. I like the shape of it. The shape is good. These really date the piece, these things. This is actually plastic, right? This is wood. No, that's not wood. That's plastic laminate on the top. But these bits here and here are plastic. I'm missing one of these handles, but that's fine. I don't really like these handles, so they're gonna go, and I'm gonna do something a little more modern. I'm going to keep this bit, but it has a foot right here, about that big. Taking it off. That's as far as I've got. I have no idea about color. I am gonna keep some of the front wood. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. I already took a drawer out and sanded the front of it, and these are oak. I like them. I like them a lot. So I can't do a whole lot. We only have one car, and like I said at the beginning of the video, my husband and my oldest, I can't believe I'm at this stage of life already with my oldest. I've been very emotional the last 24 hours that we are looking at colleges, and so anyway, it's crazy, and I'm gonna miss him terribly when he goes to university, but I'm excited for him as well. I'm just sad for myself. There's plywood underneath. You had to take 8 screws out. It just sat in there like that, and it just came off. I don't know if any of you have ever ventured this far before when you've made over furniture, Bassett furniture. So it's definitely plastic. I was kind of hoping that these would have a screw and I could just remove it, fill the screw holes, and keep the frame, but alas, I cannot do that. So I'm not destroying them. I'm keeping them in case I fail miserably at the plan that's in my head. So the plan at this moment is to get some oak, because this is oak. I can get some oak veneer we put on the face, and then I'm gonna trim it out. I'm just going to do new fronts on these two with a frame, I hope. Let's keep trucking. Okay, I sanded the edges of those drawers by hand because my surf prep just wasn't, even with the foam, just wasn't getting into all the bends. I am happy that's over, let me tell you. My hands are tired. I sanded back with the Surf Prep. I did that with an 80, then a 120, and then I hand sanded with a 220. Good morning. It's freezing. Turning the heat on. It's -6. It's completely ready for priming. The primer should cooperate. Famous last word. I've landed on a color scheme I'm fairly happy with. The only concern that I had last night, which was keeping me up, does furniture keep you guys up? Because it keeps me awake, and I just it ticks over and over and over in my head. Anyway, top coating, and top coating's got me, you know. I have Belle putty, which are very close in colour. I have French linen, and I have mud puddle. I just have little bits of each. I'm going to put it all in. I'm probably going to have to add water as well. But I'm going to put it all in the one container. Wet my brush. And here we go. Ooh, yes. Yes. You guys. Do you love it? I love that color. I was looking on Benjamin Moore website and their YouTube page and talking about the colors for this year, and this is one of their colors. It's not the color of the year. They have like one color of the year, which is more of a green color, and then they have supporting colors, and this is very similar to that, which is what I was hoping for. Piece is so long. I have my door open today. It is a beautiful sunny day in Nashville. I've got 2 coats of primer on here, lightly sanding in between, and just feeling it, right, as I lightly sand it, just to make sure there's no bumps or imperfections. And then 3 coats of the custom color, because I just wanted to make sure that none of the white was showing through. And I just have to lightly sand, because I've got on the oak some of the paint. What I'm going to do now, after I sand that, is whitewash the oak. Where are the other drawers? Oh. And I'm gonna whitewash the drawer front and the frame. So let's get in. Right, we're up to ceiling. I know I still have 2 empty drawers. but I haven't completely figured out what I'm doing with those, but I'm just going to carry on because the whole project cannot stop for those drawers, and I'll get to them eventually. Oak wood fronts. I had a mental blank there for a second. What I'm going to do now, because it is oak, if I use a water-based poly on top of this, it's going to draw the tannins out of the wood. It's just oak, that's the way oak is. So I can't use a water base. I went through all that hard work to whitewash it, and I don't want to wreck it. So my alternative to sealing the chalk paint and the oak with one product is, I got this for Christmas from my hubby. It is Howard's Feed and Wax. It's a wood polisher and conditioner, and it says that you can use it on all furniture finishes and natural woods. So that's what we're going to do. I've done some research. It does say to use a wax, and that beeswax is a really good wax for oak. And so that's what I really am trying to preserve, the whitewash look on this white oak. I don't want it to turn yellow. I'm gonna put it on with Vintage Tonality French tip brush, and I'm gonna channel my inner Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. And I'm going to buff off excess with the cloth. So that's what it says to do, right? Yeah, let it stand for at least 20 minutes before wiping off the excess. Let's do it. I'm using Minwax polyacrylic in ultra flat just on the top, because that's going to get things set down on it, and so I'm going to do 2 or 3 coats in the flat. done that before. I think I'm about to cry. I'm super proud of myself. I just put my hand in top coat. Okay, this dresser, I got it for $50 from Facebook Marketplace from a single guy who didn't want it anymore. I did not know its potential until I started sanding it back and I saw the oak and I saw that it was a solid oak drawer fronts and I got excited. I was not excited about those two drawers though. I had a client who is buying some other items from me just make a comment about the dresser and how dated those panels were, and she wasn't wrong. She was 100% right. And I was concerned if I put all this effort and time and blood and sweat and tears and all the things, you know, if I put all of that into the dresser, somebody would just be turned off by those dated panels. And so I took them off and they were plastic, which, you know, large manufacturers, they do that. Instead of spending money on wood, it's cheaper to do plastic for some, you know, some decorative detailing. So then that left me with two blank drawers, and you know, I tried a few different things and ended up just landing on some veneer ply and some oak trim. Guys, I am so chuffed. I cannot believe that I did that. I did that. It's just mind-blowing to me. And so I just get so excited when things like that happen. And then I get to do this as a job. It's crazy, but I absolutely love it. Okay, so next week's piece is the high-end dupe challenge hosted by Clara over on No Can Do. I am, quick little sneaky peek, still working on it. By the time this video goes up, you know, I have a week, but in real time, I have 2 weeks to still work on this. I am loving it. If you guys hit the bell notification, you'll get notified when it does go live, but I am loving how it's turning out. I've only done one door, so it could give me some trouble still, but I'm enjoying it. And one more thing, I just want to say, in real time, I'm just about at 5,000 subscribers. This to me, guys, is mind-blowing. Thank you so much for your support and for your likes and your kind comments and for sharing my videos. I appreciate it so much, and I'm every day grateful that I get to get up and homeschool kids and then go out into my garage and work on these pieces and share the makeover with you guys. Hope you guys know that from the bottom of my heart. I just love you to pieces and I'm so grateful. So I hope to see you guys on next week's video. It's gonna be a good one. Bye.